What's up, Warhams? Welcome to the Crusade card update for episode 5. We'll start off with our out-of-action tests and move on to experience and upgrades. Let's get to Warhamming. So here we are taking our out-of-action test. So here's for my conscripts. One of my infantry squads. So infantry squad 2 takes a battle scar. Next infantry squad. Oh, they take a battle scar as well. It's about time. I've gotten real lucky. Third infantry squad. Oh! They also take a battle scar. My priest, he's good. My psyker, he's good. My demolisher tank. Oh, that one's brutal. All right. So 4 battle scars so far. So now I need to roll on the table. All right, so infantry squad number 2. 5.
Disgraced. You cannot use any stratagems to affect this unit, nor can you use command reroll stratagem to affect any dice rolls made for it.
Wow.
That's tough.
Yep.
That's very tough.
All right, infantry squad number 3. 2.
Fatigued. The unit cannot control objective markers. When determining which player controls an objective marker, ignore all models in this unit.
All right. And then infantry squad number 1. So 3.
Battle weary. This unit cannot perform any actions or psychic actions. It cannot gain more than 1 experience point at the end of the battle for any reason. Any additional experience points are lost.
Okay. And then my tank. 2, which is a vehicle.
Target is cracked. You must reroll hit rolls of 6 when resolving attacks made by this vehicle model in this unit.
Oh yeah, Zach got that one. 6s are bad.
6 is bad. So this is a lot of out-of-action tests again. I'm hoping I'm going to do a little bit better. So for the Sanctus. So he was good. The Aberrants. The Abominant. He is good. This is my first Neophytes unit. My Genestealers. Other Neophytes unit. Woof, close.
Yep.
Kelemorph. He's good. Magus. He's good. Acolytes. Very good. Patriarch. Oh. And then finally my Goliath.
Good. Nice.
Good grief.
Yeah.
That's good. They all got slaughtered, but they all were fine after the battle.
Yeah, he slinked away.
Slinked away back into the shadows to fight another day. And I think this is 1-1 now in our matches. So the next game is going to be the brutal decider. I can see it.
The Goliath Rock Grinder killed my conscripts by grinding them down over several turns, granting it Call the Hordes 3 times. The conscripts were also its first kill this campaign, so it ends the battle with 6 experience, leveling it up to Blooded, and Chris chose to give it the weapon enhancement Masterworked, which gives its Clearance Incinerator +1 damage. The Acolytes killed my priest and an infantry squad, and since they got 1 point for Dealers of Death and 2 points for Assassins, and with their participation point, they end the battle with 7 experience, leveling them up to Blooded. Chris decided to give them Fleet of Foot, which is an old Tyranid rule, and it gives them +1 inch to movement and all advance and charge rolls. The Abominant killed my Demolisher tank, bringing its kill total up to 3, giving it 1 point for Dealers of Death, and bringing its total experience to 4. The Sanctus, who was left behind in the last battle, made up for his absence by taking out my Psyker in the first battle round and causing him to explode due to perils of the war. The explosion killed a handful of conscripts, wounded my priest, and took out some of the guys in the infantry squad that was nearby. Then, at the end of the battle, he finished off the infantry squad that was closing in on the center objective. The Sanctus got 2 points for assassins and 1 point for showing up, bringing him to 3 experience total. And his kill tally is now up to 2, so the next kill he gets will give him a Dealers of Death point. The Magus also killed something in close combat, and that was my other infantry squad that was breaching the ruins to get at the central objective. The Magus attempted the agenda scribe battle plans, but since you have to do it 2 times, he was unable to get any experience from it. Since the victor bonus gives the warlord of the winning army 3 experience, the patriarch gained 4 experience total just for showing up, leaving him at 11 experience total. On the Imperial Guard side of things, Infantry Squad number 1 rolled a 1 on their out of action test and got battle weary for their battle scar. So they can't perform actions, but that doesn't make too much of a difference since I hardly ever do actions anyway. I prefer to try and kill stuff. But the kicker of that battle scar is they can't gain more than 1 experience at the end of the battle. So if they happen to kill a character when I have assassins, that would be brutal. But I think I'll minimize that downside by shooting them first at full strength units. Infantry Squad number 3 also rolled a 1 on their out of action test and got fatigued as their battle scar. This means they cannot hold objective markers and that they are never counted toward finding out if an objective is contested. It's extra brutal that this happened to one of my objective secured units, and so there might be a repair and recuperate requisition in their future. My Demolisher tank got a battle scar and it received Targeters Cracked, which is the same one that Zach got for his robots. What this does is it makes 6s to hit bad because you now have to re-roll them. What makes it extra brutal is if I decide to Overwatch with it, I'll have to re-roll all the successful hits. So I think Overwatch might be out of the question for this tank for the time being. Infantry Squad number 2 also rolled a 1 for their out of action test and got disgraced as their battle scar. This means that I can't use any stratagems on them, including command re-roll. Maybe they're disgraced by the other squads because they've been showing everyone up and making them look bad. Particularly the hero Rocket Man, who single-handedly finished off the Aberrants and the Patriarch. This gave them 2 experience for Assassins and 1 experience for Dealers of Death, and 1 experience for playing brings them up to 7 experience total and levels them up to Blooded. I've decided to give them the battle honor Battle Tested, so that they will pass morale while holding objectives and can perform actions and shoot, which opens up more agendas for me to choose from since I don't like doing actions when I can't kill things. The tank commander was stellar as always. He killed the Genestealers by shooting into combat. He gunned down the Abominant and finished off the Neophytes that kept coming back. He also killed the Magus when he couldn't fit between the shipping containers and claimed the objective. This gave him 4 points for Assassins, 2 points for Dealers of Death, 2 points for Reaper, bringing him to 18 total, leveling up to Battle Hardened. I've decided to reinforce his armor by giving him the Relic Master Crafted Armor, which gives him +1 to his armor saves, and he ignores mortal wounds on a 6+. My Minister and Priest finished off the Rock Truck after many rounds of failing to do so. He got his first kill this Crusade, finally. He only got 1 point for showing up, so he ends the battle with 7 experience. Mortar Squad number 4 killed the Neophytes and the Sanctus, giving them 2 points for Assassins and just 1 kill away from getting Dealers of Death. They end this battle with 4 experience points. My Basilisk saved the day when it killed the Kellermorph before it could light up my mortars again, giving it 2 points for Assassins. It also got 2 points for the Agenda Survivor, and I decided to mark it for greatness so it finishes the battle with 8 experience points. Since it's leveled up to Blooded, I decided to give it Armor Bane, which lets it reroll 1s to wound versus vehicles and monsters. Thanks for keeping up with the Crusade campaign, and if you've been enjoying the journey, be sure to subscribe. I've got the Crusade card Google Doc linked in the description, so if you want a closer look, feel free to check it out. As always, thanks for warhamming with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.